That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. Remember the last message when I was in Dunkin' Donuts? That's what I was. I was in Dunkin' Donuts, right? And it was the night it was snowing, right? And some cats drove up in an SUV. Most likely, probably some private investigators, right? Not cops, but just like, people that spy on you, right? Them, what they call, y'all know what they call, right? Listen, because it's kind of funny, right? So they pull up because half of the time they'll have me on GPS or something, right? Through my email or something like that, right? And they won't know exactly, like if I turn off or something, like one night I went down a one-way block, right? But that's another story. But when I was inside the parking lot of the Dunkin' Donuts, they pull up in the parking lot, right? Now, as they pull up, I see them looking at me, right? And so they try to play it off, so they pull up a little further, right? And then I open the door like this, right? But I was just opening the door. Like, that's all I was doing. So I don't know what they thought, right? But I was opening the door and they tried to pull off, right? But because of it was snowing, the SUV, it donutted, right? Let me tell you what they did, because they listen how they played it off, right? When they figured out they couldn't get nowhere, they was like, oh shit. So the motherfucker in the back jumped out, right? It was like 3 of them in there. One jumped out. And I guess they said, look, I'm going to just go ahead and put my phone on you. Do some more donuts. So they was doing more donuts. They did more. They was acting like they came in there to do donuts. You know what I'm saying? Because I like, bam, if you like, you try to pull off real fast or something with some ice because you see, and you bam, in your car a donut or something like that. But they initially did the donut because they was trying to. They didn't know why I was opening the door, because I opened the door suddenly. But I just wanted to see who it was. That was it. And I guess they was like, oh, and then they tried to pull off, and the car donutted, right? So they are so pathetic that they had somebody get out and put the phone in the car, and then he did more donuts. Then he gonna get back in the car, and they gonna do some more fucking donuts, and they kept looking at me, keep looking at me. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. Now, I just want to come back, because that's what, it wasn't the point that I was there. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. These are the types of things that happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this stuff is real crazy, man. I could have put this on the gram, because this is only like 4 minutes or whatever, but I don't want to put this on the gram. And see, another thing, y'all don't listen to me when I tell y'all things. I tell you specific reason why I don't come on hot ass Instagram like that with the word of God, yo. Now, I do. Like, some things y'all know, some things I come on and I say, y'all know that, right? If I feel as though I need to say it on the gram, and it's specific to that I have to say it on the gram, then I'll say it on the gram. Right? Regardless of what you all are going to say. Right? Regardless of what you all are going to say, I'll say it on the gram. But in any event, I don't want to make that a specific, because see, this is what you got to understand, right? You're going to see an increase of hatred towards God's beloved. You're going to see an increase of hatred. If y'all thought have y'all seen some of these people on social media, the face expressions that they've been making, right? In reference, and listen. No, I don't think that everything is about me. In fact, that's what I'm saying. Like, lately, I haven't really been on social media. It seems like when I say things, y'all don't believe me. That's the problem with black people, man. Black people, you're so demanding, and you think what you want to think. I'm telling you, like I hadn't been on social media all day today because today I was actually a little busy today. Remember, I told you all before, way before I told you that I'm not as busy as I used to be. Y'all have no idea how much work I did in my life. You have no idea, man. Some of you are 50, 40, 50 years old, and you still haven't done 1/3, 4th, 1/10 of the labor that I've ever done in probably 5 or 6 years of my life. And many of you are going on 60 now. And you have still, your entire life, you've never did the... No, I'm not saying that makes you less of a man. I'm just saying, one thing that the Spirit tells me, I do know my slanderers, oh, he's always probably sitting in his car, or he's always... Listen, first of all, I have to do a lot of driving for my family, right? That's one thing. I'm the only person in my family with a vehicle. Now, I'm going to get my wife back behind the wheel, right? But as of right now, I'm not going to rush her. If that's what I'm for, I'm her husband. You know what I'm saying? If she's not ready for that yet, then nothing is nobody's fucking business at the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? But because of these fake pages, and because of these slanders and all of these things, they're making me an issue. They're using psychology on all of you all, and y'all falling for it. The person who is slandering me is a cold pussy. That's the crazy thing. And it just goes to show that many of you're just that as well, because you're listening to him. And the things that he say about me, no, we don't want to be like that, or something like that. They're like he's influencing people to do or to not do according to what he says about me. But this would never happen in another nation. This would never happen amongst the Arabs. This would never happen amongst the Chinaman. This would never happen amongst the Caucasian man. Maybe the modern Caucasian man. Maybe all the modern, because once they come over here to America, once all these other nations come over here to Babylon, they become softer. The men, I'm seeing Arab men and Chinese men walking on the inside of the pavement now. And they women walking stronger than they walking. I've even seen one white guy, man, he tried to get on the outside, and this woman looked at him like, nigga, you bitch ass nigga, you better get the fuck back on the inside of that pavement. What you think this is? She walked further to the outside of the pavement? My old lady, she tried that shit once. She know that's not flying with me. You're not going to be walking on the outside of the pavement with me. Yeah, that does matter. That does matter. It's just like, but you'll never find these things, the things that are going on amongst Israel, amongst black people, false gods, loving religions, and holidays, and all of these things. Listening to everything that they hear, listening to every shred of gossip, listening to every shred of slander. Those high crimes, the high crimes that these niggas are saying I'm committing, they're false. They'll never come to light because they don't exist. They don't exist. So I'm not worried about shit. My name is strong. And when I say that, I don't mean, listen, I'm not no neighborhood tough guy now. I'm just a house family man that preaches the word of Christ. That's all I am now. Don't try to put me up on no pedestal. Don't try to put me on no super snooker pedestal. And don't try to put me on no cowboy pedestal or nothing like that. I'm just a man of Christ. A man that does his best for his family. That's all I am. Okay? But my name is solid. It's not nobody can say I'm some type of chump. Nobody can say that I'm a liar. Nobody can say that I'm a thief. Nobody can say that I'm honorable. I'm dishonorable. Nobody can say I don't have integrity. Nobody can say these things. There's nobody that can tell you these things. Nobody. The slanderers are saying all of these things, but they never show y'all nothing. What I got pictures of? Being with another woman? They don't got pictures of that. What I got pictures of? Sitting in my car? What are they pictures of? The only thing that they have on me is maybe if they saw me talking to some female. I believe I use my intuition, because y'all don't believe in the spirit, that they may have been talking about a female that I was talking to, because she wanted directions, right? She wanted directions. I think her hair was messed up, or she had on some crazy type of wig. So I just looked on social media, and I believe that maybe they may have snapped some pictures of that or something like that, and maybe threw that on the internet or whatever the case. Listen, at the end of the day, man, none of these things matter to me, because my name will never be broken. Why? Why do you think Christ chose me? You think Christ gonna choose somebody that got a broken name? I got us a brother. I won't even deal with nobody that did anything cowardly. There was a brother that I dealt with back in the day. He recently came home. He did 10 years for a very cowardly crime. When he came home, man, I gave him some love. I gave him some dap, but I can't be with him. I can't hang with him. And I'd like to believe that he didn't do it, but he just let him take him. You don't fight about it. You don't fight back or nothing. Yeah, okay, you didn't have money for a lawyer, but shit. You didn't even stand your ground. You didn't say, I didn't do it. Which leads me to believe that maybe he did. That type of crime, it's not like, okay, if you kill somebody or something like that, then I understand may have been self-defense, because there's a lot of niggas getting killed here in Philadelphia now on self-defense. And the gunmen are walking away, because that's how it is here in Philadelphia now. We probably have more walk-away slaughters, more walk-away gun downs than any other city right now. There's like 2 or 3 walk-away gun downs in a week here in Philadelphia, because niggas is protecting themselves. Everybody, and then there's people still constantly promoting that rap, man. All because y'all stubborn. All because y'all want to say, man, fuck that. Fuck what he talking about. The hell what he's talking about, man. I mean, y'all can rap that gangster shit if y'all want to. Ain't nobody telling these kids to go and do that. Y'all not making them do that. Okay, then you all don't understand witchcraft. That music is witchcraft. It's witchcraft. And witchcraft is a very powerful thing. No, slander is a form of witchcraft. Look how powerful slander is. Do y'all see how powerful? Yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm hype. I'm frustrated. And I don't even, man, this is not me, because I don't even be like this. My next message, I'm going to be calm as hell, man. I'm just so angry, man. You know what I'm saying? The next message, man, I'm going to be cool as a fan. And I'm not trying to talk nothing crazy or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Just after a while, man, people get frustrated, man. I'm human. If it wasn't for Christ, man, I'd have probably went berserk, man. Or somebody would have did me in long ago, man. Slander is a very powerful, powerful witchcraft. There are all types of things and all types of things that can come from that. Slander can have a multitude of people believing things. And because the multitude is foolish, because you are never supposed to listen to slander. Take consideration of slander. I didn't say don't take consideration. If somebody tell me that nigga's a homosexual, then I'm going to fucking take that into consideration. And I'm not going to go around him I don't need to find, I'm not going to try to find out, because I don't care. But if it comes out in the wash, then at least I can say, hey, look, man, you ain't seen me with him. Or if he's a molester, child molester, and somebody say, hey, look, man, it could be false. But you think after, see, that's how powerful, that's why, see, it's just that simple. All somebody got to do is say it. And are you supposed to take it for face value? No, you're not supposed to take it for face value, but you're supposed to definitely say, well, damn, I'm going to stay away from him or her until it's whatever come out in the wash. See how powerful slander is? So this is the things that I'm going through. Because the things that they're saying, and these are powerful. Now, some people, not some people, most people in this city, they just know. They know the shit's a lie. Right? But I'm just saying, slander is powerful. You have no idea. It's one of the strongest forms of witchcraft. But it's not magical, though. Yeah, it is magical. It's witchcraft. Slander is psychological warfare. It's psychological witchcraft. It's extremely potent. Slander is extremely, extremely potent. Don't y'all know that? If I walk up to somebody and I say, listen, he's a cold gangster. Now, that may not necessarily be, or let's say that's not true. Now, you got somebody walking around that's not even tough, and everybody think he's tough. Right? But that ain't gonna last long. We all know that, right? But my whole thing is this, just lying on people is very, very potent. Y'all don't, especially using social media. It's extremely potent. And I understand, like I said, for the people that love me, because y'all want to tune in and y'all want to hear, no. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all understand that. Y'all know that y'all not listening to a neighborhood tough guy. Y'all not listening to a neighborhood gunslinger. Y'all not listening to a super Jimmy Fly Schnucker. But I know those things sell. And that's what you all would love. Right? But you are listening to a man of Christ. But even on the level that I'm on with it, right? Y'all still want me to be stand up. Y'all don't want to listen to nobody that, certainly, if any of those blasphemous things were true, y'all were like, damn, well, listen, man, we can't hear you no more, dog. There's nothing you can say. You know, if these things are true, now all I can sit here and say is that they're not true. But it's my word against the slanderer's word. So that's why I don't say nothing. Do you understand now? All I can do is keep showing my face and keep giving the word of Christ and let everything out in the wash. And I'm not mad at you brothers and sisters who are sitting back and like, listen, I'll just listen to you, dog. I'm not supporting you. I'm not liking your pics. I'm not doing any of these things because we don't know if it's true or not. That's the attitude that you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have that attitude. Only a fool wouldn't. You'd be a damn fool. But at the end of the day, just like some of you in the circumcision, and and you know what? I'm glad I came back because I want to make the purpose of the 3 minds. Ain't that crazy? I almost forgot. So I want to make the purpose of the 3 minds. Here are the 3 minds. A righteous mind, a righteous mind, a wicked mind, and remember I told you there's really just 2 minds, righteous and wicked. But I said for the sake of the argument, I would add a 3rd mind. The third mind is somebody which is the worst. somebody that straddles the fence. There's nothing worse than a nigga that straddles the fence. That's one of the most cowardly things. That's one of the most cowardly things you can do. Christ said he'd rather have you hot or cold, meaning a believer, righteous, or a non-believer, godless, ungodly. But when you a mugger that go in between, you a piece of shit. If you somebody that's toggling between Christianity and Islam, if you somebody that's toggling between the truth and Satan, if you somebody that you don't know who you are, you don't know your characteristics, you got people, men and women out here who don't know their fucking own characteristics. God damn. That is the worst type of people to be. I have a family member that's like that. And you know my family's small, so she know what I'm talking about. No, not my wife. Right? But I'm just saying. Like, the worst thing you can do is straddle the fence. That's one of the worst things you can do, dog. You somebody that's, you see what your man's one day and then you see what the op another day. The op say something and you don't go back and tell your people what they said. You're friends with both people. You're friends with Christ and Satan. All you people got to die. Now, you people that are cold, you people that are wicked, you people, there's many people in religion, but they love God. They really do. But, well, I'm not going to say that because he said, well, if you love me, you follow my commandments. And many of you are breaking the first commandment. But in any event, at least those type of people, if they sway their decision, they're going to go full right. They're either going to stay there or they're going to go full right. And for the people that stay there, they'll have an opportunity at the end gathering. Because like I said, I know an Arab brother who's a very stand-up man, Muslim. And then I know a few of my own, or two of my own closest friends that are Muslim and very stand-up, very good men. Very good men. Both of them, this crazy, both of them saved my life. And one of them was blessed by not being touched by the bullets for doing that. Yah protected him. But he was Muslim. So, it's like, you know, I just really didn't, and I know it's Wednesday night, right? And I said my messages are going to be random. This was a random message. I know it's Wednesday, but it's still random. And I stand on my ground. Messages are not Wednesday and Sunday anymore. They're random, just like I said. But I thought waiting until tomorrow for this would just been a little bit stretchy. And I'm going to get on a random cycle. I'm actually right now, just like I said, I'm on a random cycle. The next message, it just might not, it probably, as a matter of fact, it most likely won't be Sunday. I hate letting you all wait and all of these things, but y'all don't listen to the things that I'm truly telling y'all. If I tell y'all the reason why I don't come on Instagram, like the true reason, regardless what many of you may think. I realize that when publicity is put on me, there are higher ups. You can't do the job and be afraid to do the job. I'm not afraid to do the job, but you have to be wise. I know what type of underground publicity I'm getting. I understand this. The job I'm doing is very dangerous, in case you all haven't noticed. Many of you on a low frequency, you don't know how dangerous this job is. Some of you will never get it. Some of you are so blockheaded that you'll never get it. You'll never understand. But to the Jimmy Superfly Snooker niggas, y'all need to stop out here because y'all not invincible. Philadelphia is getting crazy, man. This is not the city for anybody to be walking around acting like they tough now. Those walking around with your chin held, with your chin all up, shrugging your shoulders, with what's that UFC white boy name? What's that UFC white boy name with that real cocky walk? What's his name? I like him too. I like his attitude, but what's his name though? White boy. McGregor. There's no need to be walking around the neighborhood like McGregor now. I'm telling y'all, you know that walk he got? McGregor ain't no joke either. McGregor. But there's no need to be walking around the neighborhood like Conor McGregor, man. Not here. Not in this city. Okay? Everybody needs to stay low, stay humble, take care of their families. It's not about being afraid now, but be wise. Because it's just too much going on. It's too much going on in this city right now. Too much. To the left, to the right. You know what I mean? For you gentlemen, go and look at your son or your daughter. Give him a hug, give him a kiss, man. You know what I'm saying? And listen, for all y'all, listen, I'm just a man, dog, just trying to give y'all the word. That's all I am, man. I'm not trying to be nothing more than I tell y'all I am. I've been truthful with you all about everything. My slanderers are trying to destroy my name. But I understand that you can't, if you're thorough, you're not going to, even as sincere as I sound. I know I sound sincere because I am sincere. That's why Christ chose me. But even under these circumstances, you still have to take into consideration what my slanderers are saying. That's if you're wise. It's just if you're wise, you have to take it into consideration because you never know nowadays. It's so crazy out here. And my slanderers know that. They know that that type of witchcraft is extremely powerful. They know this. But nonetheless, slander is a very cowardly act. A very cowardly act, like telling on somebody. It's just as cowardly as telling on somebody. Everybody in Philly is big enough in arms about being a turncoat, but nobody knows how horrific being a slanderer is. It's on the same line. They're on the same terms. Both are pieces of shit, yo. Both are low character, low balling character. Both are cowardly. You can't just say turncoat alone. You really have to not because I'm a victim of slander, but you all don't understand just the potency of slander. Slander is extremely potent. For real. I don't respect either, but because I'm a victim of this slander at such a level, I'm telling you how powerful it is. And I would say it's more powerful than being they both powerful. Because being a turncoat is bad too. But it's either way you look at it though. You don't want nobody slandering you, dog. Especially when they have a destructive purpose. These people don't care about my life. It's slander and it's gossip. Because the things they can see are true. Most of the things. Because some of the shit that they can see, when I say see, I'm talking about in terms of me walking, like what I got on, my license plate, my car, what I'm driving today, where I'm going into, this, that. Like, those are things that's visual. Yeah, they're true. But they even take some of them things and twist some of them things to just, it's always just to make me look the worst nigga possible. The worst piece of shit, slow down, slum, blasphemous, abomination possible. This slanderer, nobody is as bad. Nobody got this many bad things going on as my slander. They just are knocking my name in the dirt. But what I need y'all to do is to be thorough. I'm not saying don't keep it in consideration. Because if somebody tell me something about somebody, no, I'm not going to believe them because I'm thorough than that. But you have to take it into consideration. You got to. Certain things you don't want to say, well, let me get to know him. Like certain things, like if somebody tell me that this person's a pedophile or he's gay, I'm not going to say, well, let me get to know him and see if that's true. No, I don't need to get to know him. You understand what I'm saying? So, or what other things? Like, I'm not worried about somebody being a chump because, is it open? So, you're welcome. So let me take my wife home, man, and I gotta download this. Shalom.